This episode of SpectreSoundStudios is brought to you by Nail the Mix. Refine your mixing skills with world-class recording engineers for only $19.99 a month. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to SMG Viewers Comments, episode number 52. Back in the studio for this one. Got a whole bunch going on right now this week. Bunch of videos in production, and we're going to have some very cool stuff coming up for you in the next 2 weeks. Anyway, let's get right to the questions.
Inside every metal enthusiast is a classic rock lover. What are some of your favorite, most dearest to heart rock and roll originators? Any beside the obvious Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath? Love your show. Cheers from San Diego, California.
Hey, cheers from Ontario. I actually love San Diego. I was there last October with my wife. You guys have some amazing fish tacos. Just an overall really super cool town. Anyway, yeah, when it comes to classic rock, I'm huge into classic rock, actually. A lot of the Beatles stuff, obviously, but I think for the heavier stuff, you know, I'm into like Blue Cheer and Budgie, and there's an English band called Gun. Judas Priest did a cover of a song called Race the Devil, which was a pretty fucking cool track. There's all kinds of great stuff. I think if you want to really dig deep and find some really cool classic rock, there's an album called SF Sorrow is Born by the Pretty Things, and that was the very first rock and roll concept album, and that was the album that inspired Pete Townsend to go do Tommy. And of course, yeah, The Who was pretty fucking amazing too. So yeah, lots of great stuff out there, amazing songwriting, amazing musicianship, because yeah, back in those days, there was no beat detective, there was no autotune. The bands had to get it right, and the music was amazing.
B&H sells the MXL 604 pair for $130 or so. They're supposed to be a bit of a studio gem that not many people realize is a good under $300 option. Partially, you get what you pay for, partially, you still get something really good.
MXL 604, there you heard it, guys. Thank you so much for that tip. I think that's really cool. I might actually order up a set of those and check them out, because that sounds like a really good idea. I know a lot of you guys are always looking for the best bang for the buck deals, and that sounds like exactly the sort of thing I want to investigate. So look for a review on those coming up, hopefully sometime this summer.
I was at a guitar shop a few weeks back looking for a bedroom amp. The guy insisted I buy a Mark IV Spider because millions of people use it around the world and so many people can't be wrong. I immediately left the store after that and went to another one. Got a Marshall MG50 instead. Thank you, Glenn, for bringing the knowledge. You saved me a whole lot of grief.
I always love that flawed logic of millions of people can't be wrong. Yes, they can. They're called creationists. Seriously, though, I mean, yeah, I'm not a fan of the Line 6 Spider series at all. I don't even know how good the Marshall MG sounds, but I mean, like I said, if you're just in your bedroom and whatnot, there's a lot of software options that do sound really great. On stage jamming, yeah, sure, maybe the Line 6 will get the job done, but it wouldn't surprise me if there's something better out there. Hopefully I'm going to be looking at something from Blackstar very soon. I got a chance to hang out and talk to those guys at Gearfest and Summer NAMM, and it looks like we're going to do something together. And I definitely want to look a lot more at the affordable amps for you guys. Hey guys, I just want to take a second here and talk about Nail the Mix. It is this amazing mixing tutorial system put together by Joey Sturgis, A.L. Levy, and Joel Wanasak. Anyway, what they do is they give you multi-tracks. They give you stems from a professionally recorded track, and they have a contest. All the members mix the song to the best of their abilities. The winner at the end of the month wins something really cool, like a set of studio monitors. And then one of the three guys will mix it down and show you exactly how they do it. And the video they'll make is several hours long, and they will take you through it step by step. Guitars, bass, drums, the whole deal, and show you how it all fits together. I've sat through a couple of these, and they're just fantastic. I've definitely picked up a bunch of really cool pointers. My mixes have gotten better, and I know they're going to make your mixes better too. The reason I'm really excited about this is the August project is going to be a brand new song by Machine Head, a band I've been into for years. I'm really excited about this one. You should definitely check it out at nailthemix.com/machinehead. Okay, back to the show.
I've always wanted to ask if it has bothered you when a bassist plays with a pick. Every time I show up at a show or a recording studio, there is always someone that tells me, real bass players don't need a pick, yada yada, etc, etc. Love your channel, man. Really inspired me to practice more and improve as a musician.
Yeah, those are probably the idiots that hang out on the Talk Bass forum. Seriously though, you want to play with a pick, you want to play with your fingers. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm concerned about? Whether or not it's in tune and on time. Dude, does the bass player remember the song? That is the only important thing. You want to play with your fingers, that's fine. You want to play with a pick, that's fine too. That's your sound. I'm not going to fuck with that. If somebody sits there and tells you, oh, well, real bass players don't play with pick. No, real bass players show up at the studio and don't know the fucking material. That's what real bass players do. It's the exception when you have a bass player that's well prepared and knows his material. So the next time somebody comes up to you and says, well, real bass players don't use a pick, tell them shut the fuck up and stop huffing his own farts.
The techno is great. Maybe you could also add some ABBA samples, and where the fuck are the chimes and flute?
What can I say? I think you're absolutely right on the money. I'm going to talk to the songwriter right now about that.
Hey Glenn, are you aware that Adam Neely has called you out? Check out his most recent Q&A video, haha.
So I checked it out. I was kind of surprised just how much his videos don't look like SMG viewers' comments. And like he doesn't speed the voices up or nothing like that. But then again, when I start caring what a bass player's opinion is, remind me to shoot myself.
It's fun to agitate the emotionally frail. You sit there calmly enjoying the show as they get more and more hysterical until they finally just say, fuck you, and run away like the helpless children they are, while you're still doubled over laughing at how effortlessly you put them in a rage.
Dude, what can I say? It's a talent.
How the hell do I get my videos to look so good? Strokes through here. That says it all, Glenn.
Really, dude? I got no idea what you're talking about. Oh yeah, I'm going to be 46 next week.
Hey Glenn, if music labels are constantly fucking musicians over, then what is the incentive of signing with them? Seems like you'd avoid them like the plague.
Why, yes, Daniel, you are correct. Avoid music labels like the plague. I've said this for a while now, especially in the modern age. I mean, like, being a rock band signing to a record label is kind of like being a young boy locked in a room full of Catholic priests. You're gonna get fucked. Seriously though, I mean, I don't really see the point in signing with a label these days. I mean, like when you can do all your promotion online. If the music's good enough, you're gonna do just fine all by yourself. I mean, like, perfect example would be Rest Repose. That's Fluff and Jared's band. They're out on tour right now. They cracked the top 10 on iTunes with no label backing whatsoever. And, you know, they get to keep the money they make from their record sales. They don't have to give over 90% of it. And then they don't have to recoup in advance either. They've already made their record. So it's going to be very interesting to see what goes on with those guys, but they have definitely broken the mold when it comes to the sign a deal with a label and then not make anything. So good for those guys. I hope they go very far. All right, everybody, that's it for this episode. Make sure to check out nailthemix.com/machinehead. Links in the screen below. That's it for me. I'm out of here. Have a great weekend, everybody.